Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to our channel. As we all know that magicians and spiritual practitioners, they use different tactics and techniques to perform and spell magic upon someone. And we also know that this is an era of social media, and every single person of us, we all share our pictures and photos and videos on social media platforms. So is it possible that a magician or someone can spell magic upon pictures? Is it possible or not?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Brother Salman, when a person goes to a magician and he asks him that, I want to perform magic for a specific person, for example, for marriage purpose or for separation between husband and wife, or to create love between someone, or
to doom someone,
or to cause harm to someone in any way. And then the magician will ask the person to bring a thing that is closely related to that person whom he wants to perform magic. For example, nails, hair, or cloths that are attached to a person's body. But it's not easy to get all these things. How can you get the nails, hair, clothes of a person? So in this case, or if a person is living abroad, so in this case, the magician will ask the person to bring a picture of the person. That if you want to spell magic on that person, so bring me a picture. Bring me a picture of that person. And as you said, we all post our photos on social media platforms, so a picture can easily be attained. So then the magician will perform magic on that picture. So it is done. It is done on pictures. I know many cases in which magic was performed on pictures. Let me tell you a shocking incident. A man contacted our team from Karachi, and his case was some of the magicians took his picture, and the magician was pinching knife on his picture. And when the magician was pinching knife on his picture, and at that time the person feels ache in his heart, and he went to different hospitals and he consulted different doctors, but nothing was there. All the reports were clear, but then it was revealed that the magic was performed on his picture. So it can be done on picture. So magic can be performed on picture.
All right. So how can we know? How a layman can know that the magic has been performed on his picture? What can be the symptoms to identify the magic upon pictures?
So there are different symptoms, and the very first thing is that the person who has performed magic on your picture, he himself can tell you that I have done this thing. And the second is that there are some symptoms. For example, you feel your head heavy, and you feel that something burdensome has been put on your head, and you feel that somebody is pinching needles in your brain, somebody is pinching needles in your head. So this is the symptom. And in how do you feel this thing, that the magician, he takes your picture and he pinches needles in the picture. And when he pinches needles in the picture, you feel in reality that something is happening with my head. Something is happening in my head. So this is the symptom. And the second symptom is that you feel burden on your heart, and you think that somebody is pinching a knife, or somebody is pinching a thing in my heart. So these are the symptoms in which you can feel that somebody has performed magic on your picture. And there is another symptom. The third symptom is that you feel that you are tired and you are freezed.
And you cannot
move. You cannot move your arms. You cannot move freely. So in this case, the magician takes your picture and he rolls your picture. And he rolls your picture, and then he ties a knot on the picture, on the rolled picture. So in this case, the affected person, he cannot move. And movement become a Herculean task for him. So these are the three symptoms with which you can understand that magic has been done on your picture.
But in our daily life, most of us, we feel, burden in our head and on our shoulders, and we feel that we feel some kind of suffocation in our hearts. Is it related to magic as well?
All the time, this heaviness is not related to magic. For example, you are tired, so definitely you feel your head heavy, but you are easy, you are relaxed, and these things constantly happens to you. For example, if you are tired, your head is heavy, you sleep and you get relaxed, everything is easy, or you take a tablet and you feel relaxed. But if this heaviness is not going with any medicine, and all the reports are clear, and no medication is working, then it can be a symptom of magic.
Okay, if it is recognized, identified, what can be the treatment of this magic?
So before treating this issue, before treatment, the person who is facing this problem, he must have personal accountability. He must make himself accountable. Am I offering my obligatory prayers? I'm reciting Holy Quran. I'm doing some charity. I'm following the instructions of Allah Almighty, and am I obeying the sunnah of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? So make yourself accountable. And if you are not doing all these things, then start doing these things, because this is the prerequisite of treating any type of magic. And then the treatment is that you have to recite chapter Falak and chapter An-Nas for 70 times.
Chapter Falak and Nas
for 70 times. And the thing is that the way of counting is that recite chapter Al-Falak, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falak, and then recite chapter An-Nas, and then recite chapter Falak, then chapter Nas. It is 4 times. So complete 70 times. Recite chapter Falak and chapter An-Nas for 70 times, and verse number 81 to 85 of chapter Yunus. Verse number 81 to 85 for chapter Yunus, and recite it for 7 times. Recite these verses for 7 times. And there is a supplication. Allahumma inna naj'aluka fi nuhurihim wa na'udhu bika min shururihim. Allahumma inna naj'aluka fi nuhurihim wa na'udhu bika min shururihim. Recite this supplication for 21 times. Recite this supplication for 21 times, and recite chapter Al-Baqarah. And you can complete this chapter Al-Baqarah, Surah Al-Baqarah for once, or you can complete it in 2 to 3 days. And when you recite all these things, then blow into the water, drink that water, use that water for taking bath, and do this process for 2 to 3 weeks. And inshallah you will be recovered. And make sure the use of honey, olive oil, and khalta powder. Khalta powder is the powder that we prepare it for the treatment of black magic and other spiritual issues. Do this process, chapter Falak and An-Nas for 70 times. Verse number 81 to 85 of chapter Yunus. Allahumma inna naj'aluka fi nuhurihim wa na'udhu bika min shururihim for 21 times. And after recitation of these things, blow into the water, drink that water, and sprinkle that water into your home and take bath with this water. And if you feel a mild recovery, then continue this process, and inshallah your magic will be vanished away.
All right. Thank you so very much, Mr. Gulfam, for your time. And this was the very simple and very easy method to heal magic. And if you have any question and query, you may comment down or you may contact us on our social media platforms. Thank you so very much for watching this video.